to Kid Jam, Home Edition Week 33. Did you make sure to bring those secret letters that we found from last week? Remember how Agent Awesome found some letters for us? That was so awesome! I sure hope we can figure out what those letters mean today. Let's grab our glasses, make sure we have our laser focus on. Are you ready? Here we go!
No way!
Yes way!
There was no way you met him.
I'm telling you, it was him. He was wearing the suit. I heard him place his order with the waiter. It was him.
You sure it just wasn't some other British agent?
It was him.
Wow. So, what was it like meeting 007?
Well, Agent Flash, we have a priority message incoming from Agent J.
Oh boy, another message from Agent J. I wonder what it will be this week.
Routing incoming code through the parabolic vector. Inputting opening tag into the intercider, and then we push the button.
Tiptoe through the window, by the window, that is where I'll be. Come tiptoe through.
That's on your iTunes?
You listen to your songs and I'll listen to mine.
Good work, sir.
Thank you, Agent Echo. Now, what does Agent J have to say?
He says, there were 10 brides waiting for a groom. All of them brought lamps, but only 5 brought oil for their lamps. When the 5 who forgot their oil went to buy oil, the bridegroom came and took the 5 who had oil, while the others were left behind.
That's the decoded message?
That's it, Agent Flash. But what does it mean?
I think that's obvious, Agent Echo. The 5 brides without oil had a lousy bridal shower. I mean, who doesn't give their bride oil for their lamps, especially in this day and age?
That's it? You don't think we need to fire up the chopper to take some oil to them?
Why would we do that?
Well, this is usually where you say, get to the... never mind.
Do you have a better explanation?
Well, Agent Flash, we all know that Agent J is returning for us one day, and no one wants to be left behind. I think he's saying that we need to be constantly seeking after him so we won't be missed.
That's why we're here every week, isn't it? With the parabolic vector and the intercider doohickey?
Absolutely. That's why we're here. We love Agent J, and we want to stay focused on him.
And we're going to keep focusing on him for the rest of our lives.
You said it.
So, if it really was him, did you see the car he was in?
An Aston Martin. We have another incoming message. It's from Agent Hart and Agent Diamond.
Turn it up!
7 letters, but they don't spell anything.
What is the code?
Let's see if Agent Star could get the CodeBreakers to help.
Agent Star, we are called to read this message.
Did you hear that, CodeBreakers? We need another code to be able to read this message. Keep your focus, and maybe you can help us find our code for this week. While we're focused in, let's see what our coded message from Jesus is today. Our coded message is found in the book of Matthew. So let's open up our Bibles to the first book of the New Testament. Did you find it? All right, now we're going to look for the big 25. And that's where we're going to start reading, right at verse 1. Here is what the kingdom of heaven will be like at that time. 10 bridesmaids took their lamps and went out to meet the groom. 5 of them were foolish. 5 were wise. The foolish ones took their lamps but didn't take any olive oil with them. The wise ones took oil in jars along with their lamps. The groom did not come for a long time. So the bridesmaids all grew tired and fell asleep. At midnight, someone cried out, "Here's the groom! Come meet him!" Then all the bridesmaids woke up and got their lamps ready. The foolish ones said to the wise ones, "Give us some of your oil. Our lamps are going out." "No," they replied. "There may not be enough for all of us. Instead, go to those who sell oil. Buy some for yourselves." So they went to buy the oil, but while they were on their way, the groom arrived. The bridesmaids who were ready went in with him to the wedding dinner. Then the door was shut. Later, the other bridesmaids also came. "Sir, sir," they said, "open the door for us." But he replied, "What I'm about to tell you is true. I don't know you. So keep watch. You do not know the day or the hour that the groom will come." This is the story of 10 brides waiting for a groom. The groom was running late, and it wasn't until midnight when he arrived in town. 5 of the ladies were ready. They had brought their lamps, and they had brought the oil they needed to fuel those lamps. If Jesus had told this story today, the ladies may have brought flashlights with batteries, and 5 of those ladies were not prepared. They had lamps, but no oil, or flashlights with no batteries. They left the place where they were told to wait and went to get oil, and by the time they came back, the groom had already come and gone. Can you figure out this message? Who is the groom code for? Is it code for a very late person to a party, or for Jesus, or for an actual late groom? Ah, for Jesus. You're right. And who are the brides code for? Are they code for puppies? Or us? Or real brides? If you said us, you're right. If we love Jesus, as the 5 ladies who are prepared love the groom, we will be ready to move when Jesus calls. If we love Jesus, we will always be ready to do his will. Guess what? There are actually 2 ways you could interpret this parable. One is about being ready for God to speak and move us into action. God has plans for us to serve and help others. And if we are not on guard and ready to react, we could miss the moment when the moment comes. The other interpretation is being ready for Jesus' return. The 5 brides are believers who are ready and watching for that day. However you look at this parable, the big message is the same. And what was that message again? Was it to be tidy? To be safe? Or to be ready? Ah, that's right. To be ready. It's not just about being a Christian and being baptized. It's about having a relationship with God. We need to be charging our batteries each day through Bible study and prayer. The more time we spend with God, the better we will be able to hear his voice. The better we know him, the more prepared we will be to do his will. God has a plan for each one of us, a plan that only you can fulfill. God wants you to be ready when he calls. Don't be in the dark. If you love Jesus, spend time with him each day so you will be prepared to answer the call. What's that? Agents Heart and Diamond?
Move.
1.
To the left.
That's it. Agent Star, we found the code.
Wow, let's see now. Here are our letters. And we need to move 1 to the left. So, let's try that with every letter. First, it would probably help to write out the alphabet. love God. Love God! That's our secret message for today. Great job, Codebreakers! Our parable this week and last week remind us that we need to love God. I think our verse gives us a way to do that too. So let's say it together. Psalm 63 verse 1. God, you are my God. I seek you with all my heart. When we tell God He is our God, and when we seek Him with all our heart, it means we love God. Do you love God? Have you told Him lately? Well, that's all the decoding we have for today. Have a great small group with your families. Agents out.